welcome back to another episode of Let's Play SAXLINGHAM with me, Jay. So today you join me. We are parked up at the just across the road from our kind of from our kind of yard, because our yard's just over there in the background, or it's just a bit further down the other way, which is just over there. So I've arranged a meeting to meet the land agent for this particular area, which is just across the road. So it looks, kind of, it came up available to, be able to purchase and stuff, So I'm not too sure what's happened with it. Maybe the previous people have kind of, sold up or thinking of selling up. So we'll just drive it up there. I've arranged to meet the person about about 7:30ish. He said he could, the person said they could meet. So let's just drive up there, find somewhere to park, and hopefully it's gonna all be good. So we'll just drive up there. The bush is the track's a bit overgrown, but that's good. I also, in the process, I forgot to mention, I have actually increased the density of the grass and the height of the grass a little bit to make it a little bit more realistic when it's grown. Hence why the grass now probably looks like it's grown a little bit into, you look as I'm driving over, kind of brushing it back up, which is good, is quite good. So we'll just drive up here, find somewhere to park. I'm hoping this area is going to be suitable enough. It's got some storage buildings and stuff up here. We can put the sort of bales and whatnot in. So we'll just bit of a track that leads down there. Okay. Okay, so we'll just park here, I think. Nice view from up here over the other fields. I think this particular area comes with it, that field maybe. I'm not too sure. But we've got these nice couple of buildings here, which would be great for storage. And this particular area here, down here as well. Might be storage. I believe you get all this grass, the grassland and trees and forest areas with it as well. So this might be a good area actually to make if we can do it. If I can do it and I can sort it out properly, it might be a good idea. It might be a nice idea to perhaps put this area here amongst the trees, with the trees and stuff, as the pig pasture. Then they've got all the trees to run this around in and around. So yeah, it looks like good. I believe this is quite a big area. I know other people, I've seen other content creators and stuff use this particular area for other things. as well. I know Scroft has used it for his, you know, he's made the barns into like animal pens for his, you know, for his like beef stock that he's doing. But obviously I'm not going to copy his complete ideas. Well, I'm not going to copy it, but you know, the area looks kind of suitable enough for, you know, for other things as well. I'm thinking maybe the pig pasture in this bit, because that would give them quite a bit of room. So maybe I'll put the pig pasture, you know, sort of up this bit, or maybe the bit where we put it into, you know, where you've got to put into feeds and everything, we put in up here. Up here, so it's kind of level with this bit. So we could use, you know, use that for storage for the bales and root crops and stuff. And then give them a big area. Obviously I'll have to look at the boundary, because I need to do it on the boundary so they don't go wandering off into fields and stuff. And then maybe up here we could put in sort of permission to maybe have these knocked down, even though it would be a shame, but maybe have these knocked down and put in the actual building for them to be in over the winter. Put in the pig pen up here maybe, unless we can get one that would go in here next to it. See if we can find one. But then I don't want to kind of, you know, we might have to have a couple of them. I have to have a look. But yeah, it's so this area looks quite good. So he said I could have a look up here, and then I said that I'd give him a call as to what my, you know, my views were on the area. So yeah, it looks like it could be suitable, because you've got all this area here. Goes down the track. So yeah, so we could kind of fence it off. Fence it off so it all goes like down here. Maybe we could put in a couple of pastures along the track here though. So we could have a smallish one here, and then have a bigger one that comes up here along this bit, because that would be quite big. Oh, where's the track go? So the track goes up here. So I could potentially make this one quite big. And then maybe have a smaller pasture down here on the other side. On this little bit here. Maybe a smaller pasture here for like the little ones. The youngsters. And then have the bigger ones, the bigger pasture up here, going up this bigger bit for like the, you know, sort of young adults into the, you know, when they get mature. And it would be this pasture, the ones that, you know, old enough, they would be coming from, you know. Or do we have them all in here, and then when we've got ones that are coming of age, we could put them into this pasture here, and then the ones from this pasture would be the ones that would be getting obviously sold for the profit. Yeah, so there's a lot of room for thought there, guys. So I'm gonna have to sit and think about this, how I'm gonna, if I was to purchase this. Because what's the price of this property? Let's have a look. I think it was 100 and something. We are up here, so it would be 86. Yeah, it's quite a lot of space, isn't it? Look. So I could potentially, yeah, I could potentially have two pastures with a barn at the top bit there. 290, well, about 192,000. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely room for thought. So I will have a think about that, and then I will get back to the land agent, see what he says. So I think we actually would get that as well then. Let's just have a look. So if I was to jump over the fence and just stand in this bit here. Field 5. Oh, that's field 5. So that's not part of the area. Okay. So let's go home. Drive back down the road and we'll this has got, yeah, it's just got, this part has got a lot of potential for the pigs. I think this area might be really suitable. As it's got a lot of open spaces I could put the pastures in, so I do believe I might be, looking into purchasing this. So I'll have to have a look with, word with the bank, see if they will give me a loan to be able to purchase this bit of land. What we'll have to do is perhaps here, at the end here, maybe see if we can kind of, maybe in the track here, maybe see if we can join the fence onto there a little bit, and maybe put an entry gate like I've got across the road, and then connect a bit of fence up, the wooden fence. See if we can get a wooden fence. Yeah, the wooden fence would look nice to match it, and maybe an entry sign here. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Yeah, I think that might be the way forward. That might be the way forward, I think. That's cool. Okay, look. I'm gonna stop the plants. Beeping at me, mate. You're running it wrong. So yeah, I do think that might be the way forward on that one. So we have the potatoes there. So we've got potatoes. We should have grenade growing as well. So that should be cool. So let's just run along here because we have got another job I need to get done today as well. So we need to plough this up. So let's get this done. Let's plough this up, get this done. The barley's growing nice as well. The barley's starting to grow, so that's quite nice. Got our tram lines in there as well, as you can see, ready for spraying. Mind you, we shouldn't need to spray too much, maybe a bit of fertiliser just to help the yield. So yeah, that should be fine. Oh yeah, quite like that. I also have an update on the 620. So it went in for service, and there was an issue with the what did I say? There was an issue with the alternator. Something to do with the battery wasn't charging properly, so waiting on parts for that. They've had to order it direct from Fatten themselves, so they're just waiting for the delivery on that. So hopefully I can get that one, get that back soon, because I do miss a little 620. My little runaround tractor for getting bits and pieces done. So. Obviously it's slowing, not having the 620, it's slowing stuff down, whereas normally I would have kind of perhaps hired somebody, got in a worker to do something and then worked at something else, so it's kind of slowing a bit of the process down, but it is what it is, I guess. Things take time, I suppose. Things can take time. Obviously, trying to get the source apart, and obviously then they have to wait for it to be delivered. And they're busy people up there. They always seem busy and stuff. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna send an email to the guy. Send an email to the land agent, let them know they were interested. I need to also contact the bank and see if we can kind of get a loan to be able to purchase the area, the land, and then go from there. We can if we can purchase the land, then we might be able to kind of, you know, perhaps cut the grass up there a little bit, tidy it up, get it tidied up a little bit, stuff, and then see what we can do. Maybe see if we can cut the grass and maybe use it to make some more silage bales. Because obviously, you know, it's going to take a little while, you know, planning permission if I need to put, you know, put in the pastures and get the building materials and things like that from the posts. But I think it would be best to try and get that done. Yeah, I don't, you know, I want to try and get the you know, get it done, get the work started at least. Yes, and like driving across plowed land. Sometimes you need to, especially with this field. I've also decided with this field, because it's a bit of an odd shape, and I don't think we're going to get much kind of crop off of it. I think I might just put this as grass. Put this one as grass. Keep it as a grass field. Keep it as grass for the moment, and then once I've got the pigs up and running and things like that, I might need to put in planning permission and kind of, you know, update it, maybe get some more storage centres in for grain and things like that. Get some more storage centres in. Because we're going to need somewhere for the barley to go. We're going to need somewhere for, although we've got the silo for barley, but we haven't got nowhere for the potatoes. So I'm going to, at some point, I'm going to need somewhere for the potatoes. I can't keep storing them in the trailer because that's taking up the trailer. Which I'm going to have to kind of try and have a look to see what I can do with, you know, the spuds. Or potatoes, because obviously we need to put spuds in somewhere. I'm thinking we let the grass grow in 28, because we should have enough to start off with what we've got, as long as they don't rot too much. That's the thing. That's why I want to try and get some piggies in. Yeah, little piggies in or something, so we can start using them up, because otherwise we're going to start rotting away, and then they won't be any good, which is something we don't want to happen. We don't want them to start rotting away, you know, because that's not going to be any good. Also, what I might do is I might take the harvester up actually and get it serviced, ready for the ready for harvest, because we're allowed oats to harvest soon. So I need to get that booked in, get that harvested, not harvested, serviced, ready. Yeah, so it's all ready for us to go. Still haven't purchased, you know, managed to track down a pressure washer or anything like that at the moment. I did have one is kind of, you know, bid on one on eBay, a second-hand one, industrial one, but I got outbid on that because I didn't quite have enough finances to pay for it, and the price got ridiculous, and I didn't fancy paying, you know, nearly 9,000 for, you know, for a second-hand pressure washer. That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to have another look around, contact a few people, see what I can find, you know, find out. Right, so that's that all ploughed. So I don't think it probably might need lime. Let's have a look. Yeah, it says pH levels a bit low. Not too sure on why that's saying it's bad for this area. pH level, well, it's okay, but maybe a little bit used in this area, on the, right on the edge. Okay. So we'll just pop this back. So just hook this up actually. So what we'll do is we'll hook this up and then we'll just have a look. What time is it? Yeah, go in, you'll pop in. So it's nearly 20 past 8. So we'll pop this right here ready to go. That'll be the next job I need to get sorted. So if I pop this over here, because I can go that way and then up. So we'll just leave that there a sec. That'll be absolutely fine there. Yeah, we'll get that done in a second. So we'll just pop down the house, make a cuppa, and a brew. Pop down the house, make a brew, because that's what I need to do. Make a brew. So just pop in the house. So we'll just pop in the house here, ladies and gents. So we're just going to pop in, put the kettle on. So ladies and gents, I sent the email, made myself a cup of brew. So yeah, we'll sent the email off to the land guy. I've arranged a meeting with the bank, or a representative from the bank, so we'll get that sorted out. We'll get that sorted out as well. It's now 20 to 9, so next job. let's go do that liming. I made a cup of cup of tea as well for myself. Keep the fluids up. It is. So we'll pop up here, get this liming done on the field here. So I put in an application to the bank as well. While I was in there, sent them a bank manager. They've arranged for a representative to come down. I think it's tomorrow, either later on today or tomorrow. They'll send me confirmation and a location where to meet, because he's obviously not from the area. So they've got to send up a representative. That's fine. I don't mind waiting a few more days. So hopefully we'll get that, get that sorted. So we'll just do this. Get the lime on here. It didn't take too long to do this. Get this lined, and then we'll get this sealed up in a bit. Perhaps I might also go and check on the what's it called? Oats, because they should be ready either next day or two, I believe. Okay, that's that then. So we'll put this back away. I decided to move the cedar into there because it got stuck on the roof on the last, trying to get it out on the last episode. So yeah, it's that's all I attached. Okay, so that's all attached, ready to go. Need the grass up there on 7. So let's just go and have a look up. Go and have a look at what the oats are doing. Close that gate. So many random people going on. So we'll go up and check what the oats are doing. I have also kind of inquired about a new vehicle, as well for a little run around. You know, especially when it's coming to running around, like checking bits and pieces like on the farm. Some of the tracks are a bit unstable and stuff, so I don't really want to kind of damage the suspension of my car here, because this is also the family car. And I don't think my other half would be too impressed if I told her that I damaged the suspension on it when I was trying to get down a farm track to one of the fields. It's alright kind of going up here because it's like along the main road. Here he goes. Tell you what, some of the drivers around here are just look at him. He's going to go past him as well. Look, some of them are just really impatient drivers around here, around this area. It's crazy. How accidents don't happen, I really don't know. Yeah, how accidents don't happen, haven't happened, I don't know. That looks like it's growing quite nicely too. That's cool. So we'll just, you know, just plug in here just that is looking lovely. That's ready. Yeah, let me just have a bit of, yeah, it's ready to harvest. Potential harvest quantity 75,546 litres. Happy days. So it should give us about 75,000. Or just under 75,600. Thereabouts. So that's ready. And get that, you know, get that off soon. Yeah. Happy days. Yep, that's cool. And that's, yeah, that's growing quite nicely. Probably on back 5. I don't know what stage we're on now. Yeah, back 5. That's cool. So that's growing nicely. We don't have any weeds growing or anything. So that's looking good. Maybe need a bit of fertilizer, so maybe that needs, yeah, needs a... I said 160 or 180, so it's all good. Maybe we'll just boost it a little bit, because it's like perfect in places, good in places. So we might just come up and just spray it with some fert. So yeah, so that's good, ladies and gents. So hopefully it'll be good news about the hopefully it'll be good news about that. hopefully it'll be good news about the loan. So yeah. So yeah, I'll just drive back to the hopefully we get the confirmation from the land agent that everything's looking good. We'll hopefully get details from the bank regarding where I've got to go and meet the representative. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop in the shop here. Pop in the dealer here just to see how they're getting on with the vent. See if I can book in the harvester for service as well. So yeah. Okay, ladies and gents, I think that's where I will leave that one here because I'm going to go in and have a word with these chaps, and then I will. That was in the box. So I will leave it here. I will go in and have a word with these chaps. So I will catch you all in the next episode. And once again, happy farming.